Well, Le Mans winning the French title last season, but it's been a difficult start to the Basketball Champions League. They have suffered back-to-back defeats to start things off, losing 74-62 at UCAM Murcia and 96-67 at Bamberg. It hasn't been much better for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. We'll talk about their struggles. Here is the regular season Group A action so far. Nizhny Novgorod falling hard at home to UCAM Murcia, and Ventspils holding on to beat Bamberg. And now this Group A game is at the center of our attention as Le Mans try to get off the schneid, so to speak, and get a win here in front of the home fans. There will also be in Group A, as you can see. Well, we'll talk about that in just a second. Here we have the standings. You got Anvil also in this one taking on Citygas Avellino. So UCAM Murcia flying high at 3-0. They made the Final Four last year. Who knows? Maybe UCAM Murcia on their way back. But right now, it's all about this team, MHP Riesen, the team that made it to the Final Four, and trying to put their horrendous start behind them. They have struggled almightily, both in Germany and in the Basketball Champions League, and they need to get a win. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, coached by John Patrick, last year's Coach of the Year in the Basketball Champions League. Yallo, Martin, Barnkendel, Hill, John Jones, Walaskowski, Radosavljevic, Klein, Klassen, McCrae, Best, and Crawford. They've got talent in this team. They just haven't gelled yet. And you can say the same thing for this Le Mans team. They've got talent, but they just weren't at the races in either of their first two games. They really did fall hard last week at Bamberg, and we'll be looking again to try to get that first win tonight. Eric Bartachuk, the coach, Hendricks, Ado, Conger, Bigot, Charpet, Corneli, Yegete, Thompson Clark, Jacques Ayum, also Luis Rucklund, the roster for Le Mans. So MHP Riesen, you know, 2 strong seasons, but obviously, you know, every year is different. You bring in a whole new roster of players, and sometimes it takes time to gel. And as a coach, you know, John Patrick has to figure out the best way for his players to play. You know, whether or not he understands that, or if it's just, you know, has he signed players that he feels that can play the way that he wants to play. Whatever it is, it's not working yet. And MHP Riesen do not want to fall into an 0-3 hole, nor do Le Mans, because they want to try to finish high enough in the standings to get into that next round of play. There's a long way to go. Got to finish in the top 4 to advance, and but you just do not want to fall into that massive hole here early. Ventspils winning tonight, 1-2, to kind of keep Bamberg within striking distance. Here's MHP Riesen being introduced to the crowd. If you go back and you look at how they started at Bamberg, you never would have dreamed 10 minutes into that game that they would be in this position, because they ended up going in front in that first half by 24 points against Bamberg, but they just were not able to keep their foot on the accelerator. And it was Bamberg that just came back, all guns blazing, and won that game convincingly in the end. So Ludwigsburg, remember, making it to the Final Four last year, almost made it to the Final Four in year 1. And they have every intention of making a run not only into the playoffs, but they want to make a deep run and continue to make their mark on this competition.
messieurs, applaudissements pour les officiels de la rencontre de la table de marque, commissaire de la Basketball Champions League de la France, Yann Barbich, marqueur Valérie.
So Le Mans they'll be running out here shortly. They're not even on the bench. And the MHP Riesen players looking around like, are they going to show up tonight? But we're about 4 minutes away from the opening tip. So here they come. Better late than never, they say. And here they come, finally. So Le Mans being introduced here to the crowd. And Luis Ruckland leads them out as usual. So here they are, and again, as we get closer to the opening tip, we'll take a look at the starting fives for tonight's games. Tonight's game, starting fives for both of these teams. It's Corneli, hoping to play a big role tonight. Yegiti as well. Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson, his second time in the Basketball Champions League. He also played for Besiktas in the opening season.
Mesdames et messieurs, dans quelques instants, le coup d'envoi de cette troisième rencontre de Ligue des Champions de basket, la BCR. Vos applaudissements pour l'équipe allemande du MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, s'il vous plaît. Et maintenant du bruit pour Le Mans Basket.
So the referees for tonight's game, coming from Spain, the Slovak Republic and Lithuania, Fernando Calatrava in the middle. Also Pavel Fushka and Vilius Machilaitis. So starting five for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg will be Crawford, McRae, Hill, Walaskowski, and Owen Klassen. And there's Patrick, last season's Coach of the Year in the Basketball Champions League. Starting five tonight for Le Mans will be Michael Thompson, Antoine Ato, Demetrius Conger, Cam Clark, and Richard Hendricks.
Hey, John Bull, Richard, Cameron, Michir, Juice, and Antoine come behind. Hey, first offense, you can do a fist turn. Here, Juice, at the end. You got the 5, the 4, 2 and 3. Watch the step out. Watch the step out and roll deep here on the back. Hey, after mix the play, we do fister on the first one. After mix the play, don't forget to bring the ball inside. Even after the peak inside, 4 on 1, 2 and 3 down. 1, 2 and 3 down inside. And peak, okay, mix the play. And defense, let's go, and defense.
Got the ball,
Good evening, folks. Welcome to Le Mans, France. This is the Basketball Champions League, and it's the game between Le Mans and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. A couple of 0-2 teams trading blows here, desperate to get off the snide. Clark misses with his first attempt. Craig feeds it down low to Klassen, who goes in and misses everything. Woliskowski gets the rebound, but throws it into the hands of Ato. There's Hendricks. Now Clark. Conger left open, right corner. Good rebound. And a foul called on Le Mans. So Le Mans and MHP Riesen underway here, a minute into the game. Neither team has scored. Craig drives in and draws the foul. Richard Hendricks called for the personal. First one is good. Cray was with that, one of the, the only players still here from last season. Got a taste of the Final Four last year in Athens and looked good on those 2 free throws. Now the turnover. Long one no good from Woliskowski. Rebound Hendricks. And it goes, and the hustle from Conger. He was denied down low. Malcolm Hill, number 21. A couple of rebounds. 1 rebound so far, but active. Crawford. Hands it off to Woliskowski, takes it back. Crawford stepped back and missed everything. But Richard Hendricks did not get the rebound, and it doesn't matter because the shot clock expired before they got the ball off the rim. So Crawford comes out of the game, and Constantine Klein comes in for MHP. And you can only imagine that early substitution is an indication of how Patrick, I guess, Just wants to keep that tempo up at a fever pitch as much as possible. Klein comes out, tries to set the turn into Klassen, and he gets to the basket. So a good move for him, and it's MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg now with a 4-0 lead. Quick pass, and Clark fouled. Walaskowski took a shot.
Voilà le personnel numéro 19 de Ludwigsburg, Adam Waleskowski, remplacé par le numéro 30, Kieran Martin. De lancer franc, le lanceur basket.
Free throw is good from Clark. Wojciechowski decked out tonight. No ties required. Smart cash tonight for that Le Mans bench. And Le Mans brain trust, rather. And second free throw is good. See if Clark, watching the ball go through the hoop, helps him out tonight offensively. Lets him get into an early rhythm. And the drive and the miss from Hill. Michael Thompson on the break. And McCray. Bounce pass to Klassen. McCray coming out, wheeling and dealing here early. And the drive, and Ato misses or fumbles the ball away, has it knocked away. Nevertheless, Ato has it. Tries to pass out of trouble. Conger. Clark, wide open, three-pointer. So he's starting fast here, all 5 points for Le Mans scored by Clark. Klassen for 3. Wow. Did anybody see him starting fast tonight? He's getting it done, isn't he? Now quickly, Ato pushes it, hands it off to Clark. 7 consecutive points for Clark, so it's MHP Riesen 9, Cameron Clark 7. It's a good play by Ato to get the ball up the floor quickly. Shot clock down to 4. Klein misses, but nobody boxes out. And getting in there was Keelan Martin. Thompson for 3. Come on, reduce the arrears once again to just 1 point. McCray. Klassen gets it over to Hill, who goes in and passes back out. And Le Mans got a hand on the ball, went out of bounds. So Hill takes a seat. This was Clark, one of his buckets. And also Thompson. And then putting some pressure on in the backcourt. Gallows checked in, number 35. Player that's on loan from Bayern Munich. Ato comes out. Higo comes in. Crawford also back in guarding Thompson. Thompson hands it off. Yegete gets in. Martin has it. Sean Jones has it. Gets it down low. Yallo. Here's Martin. A little bit of a runner. Yegete with the board. Conger. Vigo for three. Good! Le Mans take the lead. Timeout called by MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg.
Got a hedge. So if they come up, they ran the horns white. Your guy came up and you were back here and he was wide open. You got a hedge and then chase over the top. Elon, good job on defense covering for him. Hey, on offense, drive and kick is open. We're getting good shots. We're getting good shots. Everybody stay aware. Keep the pace up, okay? We're fine. We're down 2. We're down 2 right here.
They haven't stopped messed up yet. Keep going. Keep it.
All right, let's.
Maybe after you switch back. Hey, just come back. Wait, come back. Hey.
Oh, come back.
Wait. Step by this side. Hey, keep going. Just let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey, next one. Hey, next one. Hey, 1 week. Next one. 1 week. Hey.
Coming out of the timeout, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg looking for a little bit of inspiration from somebody. You heard Coach Patrick talking about how they were getting good shots. Jones drives in and gets the foul called on Clark, or Yegete. Yeah, it was Yegete who was guilty. He saw Clark reach in, but it was Yegete who gets the personal. Lamont Deshaun Jones makes the first one. Tough times for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. They just need something to kind of jumpstart their season. If they could get a road win, that would help immeasurably. And also there, foul called. Two free throws good, but then the reach and the foul called on Yallo, I believe. Well, in fact, there wasn't a foul that was called. So it's just good hustle, knocking the ball out of bounds. Anyway, 15 on the shot clock. Thompson gets it to Conger. Yegete gets in the lane and has it knocked out of his hands. Alert play by Yallo to reach in there, knock it away from Yegete. So Yegete turns it over, and it was Yallo that was credited with the steal. Sean Jones over to Walaskowski. Aaron Best does what he does best, but doesn't make it. The three-pointer.
Position à suivre dans quelques instants. Le Mans Basket 2,50 à jouer dans cette troisième journée de Ligue des Champions de basket de BCL. Changement score pour le Mans Basket. Sortie avec 2 établissements de Gameday. Entrée en
Holguera takes a seat for the first time tonight. And Terry Tarpe into the game, number 11. Bigot over to Thompson. Tarpe do a lot of things to help you win basketball games. Nice weapon coming off the bench. That's fouls on Crawford. Bigot for three. Whoa! Talk about doing a lot of different things to help your team win. How about Bigot stroking it from deep? 2 threes made by him already. In as many attempts. Deshaun Jones hands it off, and Arabesque misses. Now Bigot with the penetration inside the pass intended for Yegate, but Deshaun Jones knocked it away. Now Jones bounce pass, fumbled away by Crawford, but then he puts the pressure on Clark and gets it back. Gallo comes back out, and Klassen re-enters the game. Klein looks for an opening. Quick pass to Klassen. Oh, and he got rejected by Corneli. Bigot, will it be 3 for 3? Nope, he's short on that one. Klassen hustled down to get the rebound. Klein for 3, good! Well, his feet were set. Beautiful basketball from MHP Riesen. Passed it into the corner and then back to the wing, and he nailed it. And now the anticipation by McCray. The steal, the handoff. That's MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg at their best right there, folks. Hill coming in and finishing. And boy, has McCray played well tonight or what? He's really given the spark, the veteran. Tarpe. Yegate, nobody boxed him out. So he will go to the free throw line. Yegate makes the first. And Yegate makes the second, rattles it in. Good strong turn inside by Hill, Malcolm Hill, starting to come to life himself. Tarpe out on the wing. Eto. Now Bigot. And scrapping away was Yegate, who came in and kind of grabbed the loose ball out of the air and drew the foul. So the hustle points, the hustle from Yegate, helping out Lamont at this stage. It's not always beautiful, but it's effective. Here it is again. They had him surrounded there. Corneli went up, knocked it right into the path of Yegate. So Klassen picks up the foul. And this time Gameday misses. Gameday rattles in the free throw. Trim the deficit back to 1 as Crawford comes back in and replaces McCray.
Première faute personnelle du numéro 10, Valentin Bigots, le Mansard basket. Première faute de joueur, quatrième faute d'équipe.
The foul called on Bigot just as Crawford was crossing midcourt. So they are going to call that an unsportsmanlike foul for not attempting, not going for the ball. Well, we saw Bigot pick up a couple of unsportsmanlikes last week, and he had to exit the game. You're only allowed 2, and then you have to march. Crawford makes 1 of 2. Crawford, baseline, well, was able to get it back. And that is how the first quarter finishes. He knew there wasn't much time on the clock. 21-19, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg lead Le Mans after 1. Early numbers tell you a story. Le Mans struggling from the floor inside the arc, but the 3-point shot for them has been their best friend. 4 of 8, and both teams 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Some of the highlights from that first quarter. Bigot has the unsportsmanlike foul, but his 6 points have helped Le Mans. Leading them in scoring, however, is Cam Clark with 7 points. Remember, he scored the first 7 points of the game. Leading the way for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg is Klassen. Owen Klassen with 7 points.
Deuxième carton de cette troisième journée de Ligue des Champions de basket ABC, possession Le Mansard basket maintenant.
And good move inside. Conger puts it up and in and ties it as the second quarter gets underway. So if you have it in the game right now, foul called on Le Mans, and it is on Hendricks, the veteran.
Deuxième faute personnelle, 10 numéro 7 de Mansard basket, Hendricks. Première faute.
On this, now Lamont with a chance to go back in front. Savievich picks up the personal. So he missed a three at the other end, and now he commits the foul. And knocking in the long jump shot was Corneli, who's made a positive impact since coming off the bench. Remember, he got the block. Now he's showing the range. And Hill had his shot affected there, right at the charity stripe by Tarpe. And now the ball goes back over to MHP Riesen, the turnover. MHP, and now the Conger puts it up and in. And the lead is 4 points for the home side, and that brings John Patrick back over to the table to call timeout. Good break. They'll take those easy baskets anytime they can get it after the turnovers.
A little wild here. Don't try to shoot it over the big guys, but we're okay here. Are you all right? Adams at the 5. Elon's at the 4.
Three-point shooting, you can see 2 now for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, 4 for Lamont.
Dave, you're back in, right? Dave's in at the 2. We got to make sure we hustle back. They got a couple fast breaks. Guys, it's a 4-point game. We're going to go heads here. We're going to go heads, get the ball moving. On the naked side, they're sitting under the basket.
Only fair, aggressive. Okay.
And it's just a turnover for both teams.
Possession MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg.
Crawford puts it over to Hill. Walaskowski, the rebound, passes it back outside. Martin drives in. And the ball goes off of the hands of Corneli.
Les deux participants au jeu au champ pour la deuxième mi-temps ont été tirés au sort. Il s'agit de Virginie Dalouin et de Ravi Makonto. Ravi Makonto et Virginie Dalouin. Virginie Dalouin et Makonto Ravi.
Gordon Crawford had a hand in that one, forcing the turnover. Walaskowski has the ball knocked out of his hands. It was Ato that was reaching in. Now Michael Thompson whips it over to Conger. Back to Thompson. Ato inside to Corneli. Much better for Lamont. Skowski, and the big left-hander sees his attempt rattle out. Well, it's not something that Lamont have done much in this Basketball Champions League season, lead. And now Thompson tried to stretch it. McCray has it. Pulls it back outside. Beautiful pass by McCray. And MHP Riesen get it back to Hill. Martin open for three. Long rebound. And that time McCray tried to get it to Woliskowski, and instead Lamont pass up to Congan. They go up by 8. Oh, what a swing that was. McCray might have had a shot there if he'd put it up. This MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg team just is not turning on all cylinders right now. Jordan Crawford drifts in, puts it up. Corner Lee with the rebound. Now Michael Thompson crosses midcourt. And the foul called out on the perimeter. And Crawford called for the hand check, it appears. Hendricks gives it to Thompson. Thompson from a long way out. Hendricks with the offensive rebound and putback. That's how he earns his money, folks. So Richard Hendricks he will give you that. If he gets 6 or 7 offensive rebounds, he'll get to 12 or 14 points off those putbacks. No doubt about it. The swat, the rejection. And MHP Riesen are going to complain that the ball hit the rim. And apparently the referee had already blown the whistle that the ball had indeed hit the rim because the shot clock expired and Lamont just pushed it quickly up the floor thinking that wow. So anyway, who are they going to give possession to here? That's what we have to wait and see. Should be MHP Riesen ball. So they will inbound it with 4:46 to go here in the second quarter. 14 on the shot clock. Into the corner, Best for three, good! Well, he'll have the green light whenever. I'm not sure everybody should have it, but certainly Best. He's a great shooter, and that cuts it back to 7. Yallo picked up high, into the corner. Clark catches it, gets down low, goes off 1 foot. Now Jones. And good hands from Thompson to knock it away, but Jones got it back, and then it goes off of Jones. And Patrick just says, let's slow it down. Klassen for 3. And Yallo did a good job of challenging Conger for that rebound. Tell you that extra effort pays dividends. You get second and third looks. And that was Yallo there. And MHP Riesen not able to capitalize, however. And now the MSB fans complaining, as well as the coach, on this play here. He stepped out of bounds, and that's just good defense by Best. It's no foul. Good call by the ref. Now Best drives in. Offensive foul called on Best. Great position by Gameday. And it goes to Gameday, catches, turn, puts it up and in. Well, it's been one of his better performances this season, no doubt about it, in the Basketball Champions League. And the bank shot is good by Jones. No white shirts under there for the rebound that time. Klassen just behind the stripe. So timeout Le Mans.
Valentin for Antoine. Hey, we do Fister. Fister, this one. Okay, longer, the beat, Fister. Build. Okay, here. All deep.
Again, the shooting numbers.
Have a look. Okay, one, shoot, one, speed, camera here. Okay, Fister. Hey, watch out the rebound. Okay, no mistake, rebound. Okay. Fister, let's go. Defense.
Rebound totals pretty even. 3 more for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg on the offensive glass. We go back into the game, brings it across midcourt. And now the turnover, and look out for Yalo! Saw some of his athleticism to cut that deficit back to just 3 points. Here it is again. He read the pass and just kind of reached in, and he was off to the races. And nice long jump shot from Jones, cuts that deficit back to just 1 point. Here's the bump. Look at this. Well, this is a tough shot. I'll tell you what, he wasn't far off from hitting the 3 there, but he did have his foot on the line.
Hey, watch the game.
1:31 remaining. Le Mans, they had a comfortable lead, but MHP Riesen have stormed right back. Conger trying to get position down low. Yegate gives it over to Conger. Thompson for 3. Klassen with the board. And now, team from Germany can take the lead. If Hill hits it, no. Yallo flies in for the rebound. Gonna put up a 3, and he hits it. Goodness gracious. Yallo coming to life here before our own eyes. He had the dunk, then he hustles down, and he drills it right in front of his own bench.
We don't move the ball anymore. One pass, one shot, or no pass and one shot. Big shot. Move the ball. Okay, move the ball. Hey, we do 4. 4. Here, good back peak. 3, down peak. And after high low. Okay, big wheel, run, come on here. 4. In offense, we have to move the ball.
No concern looks up in the stands here for Le Mans. 4-13 now, each team from 3-point range after that Yallo make for MHP Riesen.
3 du bruit. Pour le MSP, s'il vous plaît, en terrasse ce soir. 1, 2, 3 du bruit.
Goat hands it off to Thompson. Thompson inside to Yegate. Oh, he was in a great position to score, just missed the shot. Can't draw it up any better than that. You just got to finish. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Great fight back by MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. And now Jones tied up by Yegate. Well, Yegate does a lot of the dirty work, doesn't he? He's out there scrapping away. And if you're Jones, you just simply cannot be tied up out there by Yegate. Got to get rid of it. Here is Jones, turns, and denied by Conger. And now Le Mans go for the potential game tying or game leading jumper. It'll be Thompson. Thompson has it knocked away. Malcolm Hill, but it ends up with Clark, who puts up an air ball. So MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, a lot of hustle defensively, getting themselves back in the game. They now lead it 35-33 at halftime over Le Mans. See the numbers, and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg have done just enough to take the 35-33 lead.
Un match où vous avez bien réagi dans le deuxième quart-temps.
Ouais, je pense qu'il joue très physique. Il nous presse tout terrain et tout. Je pense que physiquement.
See, Clark has the 7 points for Le Mans. That was the first 7 points of the game scored by them. Klassen has 9 to lead MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. But really the development is Yalo there, that burst of from him, whether it was the defense, the steals, the rebounds, the scoring. And he's got 5 points. And it's got to be all hands on deck right now for both of these teams as they try to break into the win column. Let's look back at some of the highlights of this first half. McRae doing the job early on, and Klassen the beneficiary. Free again. Same play. Klassen, remember, is leading the way with 9 points. This is Bigot hitting a couple of early three-pointers. Good ball movement from MHP Riesen, with Klein getting his feet set and hitting the three-pointer. But Le Mans just started to pull away. And it looked like they might open up a pretty substantial lead, only as you look at this play here, only for the team from Germany to come back. So Richard Hendricks getting the credit there for that long pass up the floor after the steal. That was the strange play where the shot clock went off, but the ball had actually hit the rim, and they had to bring the ball back down the floor. That's an impressive move from Gameday. And that was a nice answer from Jones, banking in this one. This was the play of the half for me. Steal and the dunk. In fact, this was the sequence, because soon after this, Yallo also ended up catching a pass in the right corner and hitting a three-pointer. Let's have another look at that. This was an important jump shot that was made by Jones. Took a dribble, pulled up with his foot on the line, or else that would have been a three-pointer. Anyway, that's it at halftime, folks. We'll be right back.
Le Monza basket MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, troisième journée de BCL Basketball Champions League saison à mi-temps. L'occasion de saluer différents partenaires du MSB Sud FM, évidemment, la radio officielle du MSB Le Monza Basket, Astram, partenaire du MSB pour cette nouvelle saison. N'oubliez pas d'avoir le réflexe tramway pour venir au match, qui sera jusqu'à minuit pour repartir. L'hôtel Concordel, son restaurant, l'Amphitrio, partenaire du MSB, le fournisseur officiel de la Basketball Champions League. Et puis comme les soirs de match, on peut retrouver sur les écrans géants toutes les informations clés de la soirée avec Amas Voyage, Consolement, Artus Intérim et d'autres partenaires que nous saluons maintenant en vidéo sur les écrans géants d'Antares.
Chez MHP.com, on prend soin de votre sommeil avec des matelas fabriqués dans notre usine française et vendus sans intermédiaire. Donc, moins cher. MHP.com, le bien-être évidemment. Vous voulez louer votre manger, mais vous redoutez les frais bancaires. Vous voyagez sans rien dépenser. Ou vous activez l'option internationale pour éviter les mauvaises surprises. Découvrez tous nos services utiles sur caisse-par-le. En cas de panne, vous êtes utile.
des champions, la BCL. Le Mans en basket recevra l'équipe de Ventspils à Antares mercredi prochain, mercredi 31 octobre à 20h30. N'oubliez pas de réserver vos places sur le site internet du club www.msb.fr. Évidemment, également dans votre magasin de Le Mans, le club Alon à l'office de tourisme du Mans ou au siège du MSB, juste à côté d'Antares, 31 octobre prochain, 20h30 Antares, le Mans Basket, Ventspils, 4e journée de BCL.
$35-33, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg on top of MSB Le Mans here in France. And it's a game that has, well, neither team has really been able to establish itself. I mean, this thing is wide open. Le Mans did go on top by 10 points, and it looked like they might start to pull away, but MHP Riesen reeled them right back in and ended up taking the lead. And you know, for this MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg team, the last couple of years, it's been all about, you know, intense full court pressure defense a lot of the time, and a lot of threes and a lot of aggressive play. And you know, they haven't been turning on all cylinders, but they have shown a couple of spells of play tonight where you get the feeling that that's how John Patrick wants them to play. And the question is, can they sustain it over 40 minutes? Because there's no doubt about it. I mean, his style of play clearly has suited his teams in the past, and for whatever reason, they just haven't been able to get their rhythm yet this season. But again, it is early, and it's interesting seeing how Klassen has fit in tonight. It's been interesting watching how Yalo has kind of blossomed a little bit tonight. And the guard play, if the guard play can be solid, the possibilities are there, but you just feel like with the likes of Jordan Crawford, you know, he's not playing at his best right now, and that's really a player, as well as Klein. They need those two to really come out and run the show. MHP Riesen.
Le deuxième niveau dans quelques instants, cette troisième journée de basketball Champions League, troisième journée de BCL.
That means he's over here. Bring it down, swing it. Dave, you got to get yourself open over here. Yeah.
Give me outside. Hey, we got a beast now, we got a four, and also outside. Okay, right in, swing. Outside. Okay, outside, after. Sur de bas, il fait le pic ou je fais le pic? C'est le pic, et il passe, because, okay, hey, defense, okay, hey. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, MSB.
Well, in Group A, we've got Murcia up top. We've got Murcia 3-0, followed by Banvit, who lost for the first time today in 21. Senegal Sabalino in a real struggle right now at home against Anvil. They are 2-0. And obviously, Anvil can improve to 2-1 if they win that game. Nishville's got off the snide today and won, so they're 1-2. Nizhny Novgorod lost, so they're 1-2. And of course, these two teams 0-2. Second half action underway here in Le Mans. It's MHP Riesen on top, 35-33. Hendricks backs up Klassen, puts it up, and, well, came close. Close, but no cigar, as they say. Now the pass inside to Malcolm Hill. Conger gets in the lane. McCray reaches in and commits the foul. Folks, you want to follow all the action in the Basketball Champions League, the news, read the features, everything. It's great stuff. Go to championsleague.basketball. Nice, strong move inside by Conger. So now 8 points for him. Now long jump shot from Woliskowski. Boy, they've been needing that tonight. Michael Thompson with it. Back over to Clark. Feet set. Crawford inside to Klassen. Drives in. Oh, that was a strong move. I'll tell you what, if he catches it on that low block and he's allowed to roll to his right, there's only going to be one finish. He's going to make it. He's been doing it all night. Lamont cannot allow him to turn that way. Thompson drives in and gets rejected by Malcolm Hill. You go in the land of the trees, that's going to happen. Conger drives in into the corner. Quickly they whip it around. Conger has it. Shot clock down to 8. And Clark, well, that was a difficult shot. Klassen. He's a Klassen act inside. No, he can hit that 3, but this it seems like everybody's got that green light for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg to put it up from deep. Michael Thompson. Richard Hendricks. Crawford misses, but Klassen gets the rebound. And the pass couldn't be corralled, wasn't corralled by Woliskowski. So the turnover, will this lead to points for Le Mans? It does indeed. Clark. Back to a 1-point game. Entry to Woliskowski's ball. I don't know if it was knocked out of his hands or if he just fumbled it, but they get it back, and it's Hill. Conger alley-oop, and the finish from Cam Clark, and all of a sudden, MHP Riesen find themselves trailing. So John Patrick has to call timeout.
Our guards got to control the pace. When we run something, we get a great shot. But it's helter-skelter. Momo got Jordan.
Much better for Le Mans, as you can tell.
Good team. It's a 1-point game. It's a 1-point game.
Block shots 4 for Le Mans, 2 for MHP Riesen.
Possession MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg.
Klassen passes back out. You can hear what Coach Patrick was talking about, the need to run the offense. Great hands. We've seen a couple of times tonight, Corneli get those blocks, get those swats. Here he is, watch. He comes and helps out. He says, okay. And then he goes up.
Possession Le Mans.
Ato. Now Jones in the open floor. What's he going to do? Going to pull it back out. Klassen. With Hendricks on his back. Whips the ball. Cross to Yallo, who gets in the lane. A little bit too much dribbling with the point guard Thompson in there. And great hands by Martin. Crawford, or Klein rather, pulls up. It's interesting watching Yallo though, because I mean he's out there, you know, putting the ball in the deck, going to the basket, and also guarding the point guard Thompson on defense. And that was the foul on Klassen. Great camera work. Ato, little pump fake, passes it back outside to Tarpe. Now Jones. And good defense from Thompson again to knock it away. Bounce pass to Tarpe. Oh, he was pinned! Oh, they're going to call the goal interference. I thought he might have had it. That would have been a spectacular block. Watch this. I'm not sure they even blocked it. Looks like they hit the backboard. Oh, yeah. It was Martin who got the block, but obviously the goal interference was the call. Martin, shifty move, gets in. Boy, what a powerful move. And he gets the foul called on Yegate.
C'est pas qu'il fait tomber avec un faute. 43-42. 3,59 à jouer. On a fait deuxième faute par le personnel de Willy Gameday.
Gameday played his college basketball in America for the Florida Gators. That just goes to show his pedigree. A bad team, the Florida Gators, year in and year out. Nevertheless, MHP Riesen missed the free throw. Martin. Tarpe over to Thompson for three. Got it! Boy, that's got to kill you if you're MHP Riesen. You have a chance to pull even. You miss the free throw, and now you're down by 4. Thompson hasn't caught fire yet, and that's always a possibility. Now hit a couple of threes. McRae. Tarpe for 3. Nice rebound by Martin. Jones looks inside and drives in, and Lamar hit the ball out of bounds.
2047 à jouer, c'est le troisième carton de 211 pour MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Retour au jeu du numéro 1, Jordan Crawford, sortie numéro 20, Lamont Bassett Jones, possession.
Look at that. Really hitting it out. So Crawford back in the game. Here's Hill. Hill puts it up in front of the iron. Cornelly has it. Lamont. It's a game of runs, isn't it? And right now, Lamont having the better of it. The better of the exchanges. Michael Thompson bounce pass. Gameday! Martin. Oh, boy. Taking on the world that time. Maybe not a good idea. Got to work for a better shot than that. Cornelly from deep. And the visitors dodged the bullet. Crawford with a minute and a half remaining in this third quarter. Gets it to Hill, then gets it back. Yallo catches it. He's going to go to work. Shot clock winding down. He's got to put it up. Oh, he gets blocked. Yegate, another terrific play defensively. Yegate says, don't bring it. I'm going to send it back out. Look at those raucous Lamont fans going nuts. The team in a good spell of play right now. So Yegate making plays on both ends of the floor. 5 blocks for Lamont. Just 2 for the team from Germany. Here it is, Tarpey for 3. And Volskowski called for the push.
Les mains, tout le monde.
Yegate quickly inside to Cornelly. Tarpey able to get it. Passes back to Cornelly, and then Volskowski knocks it away and into the hands of Martin. Martin, like a bull in a china shop, going in, and he is fouled by Yegate.
Et c'est la 3e faute personnelle de Wilfried Yegate. Je pense à un basket, 3e faute de joueur, 2e faute d'équipe. Devancé MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg.
Not too much wrong with Yegate's defense on that one, folks. Martin perhaps riding his luck to get to the line. He makes the first one. Yegate's played well tonight. And Martin also has made some plays here, makes both. Yegate 7 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple of blocks. And that's in 12 minutes and 49 seconds. Thompson down low, could be go. He missed an easy, makeable one, rather. Then Crawford calls for the last play of the quarter. Lamont had a foul to give, so they go ahead and get it. There you go. Shoved a little bit there by Volskowski, that he was complaining about. Volskowski turns, puts it up. Well, they couldn't have really hoped for a better shot than that. He was wide open. Lamont right now, you have to say, clinging to a 48-44 lead at the end of the third quarter. Some of the highlights from that third quarter. Cornelius played a nice part tonight for Lamont. He's only credited with 1 block. Surely he has 2, 4 points, 2 rebounds. So you see the numbers. Much marginally better, rather, inside the arc. That's the difference in the game.
Cette troisième journée de Basketball Champions League. Possession MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg.
Fourth quarter underway here in Le Mans, France. It's Le Mans leading at 48-44. Which team is going to get to the finish line on top? Both teams 0-2 in the Basketball Champions League. And Crawford, oh, he missed the layup. Boy, it's just not happening tonight for Crawford. Got 1 point. From the corner, Cornerley, right on cue. He's played very well tonight. Letting the game come to him. Now the drive and a good answer from Martin. MHP Riesen with the full court pressure. Now Thompson over goes, and the alley-oop turn by Cornelius. You love the man on the tannoy here in Le Mans shouts out the player's first name, Peter, and then in the crowd goes Cornelius. Great spell of play from him. Well, Martin over to Crawford. Walaskowski gets it off just in time. And Best flew in, tried to knock it away. Bigot. Richard Hendricks that time, or Cornelius rather, that time called for the foul. Well, with his size, that was the dunk right there, the alley-oop. Here it is again. Best. And Best being helped up by his teammates.
Son joueur pour MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Sortie du numéro 2, Aaron Best. Retour en jeu du numéro 7, Constantin Prime.
Nice drive, but the block. And again, Bigot. Oh, did he take an extra step? No, he did not. Klassen comes up with it. The scrap. Boy, it looked like they were going to come away with points there. Now the three-point attempt from Hill off target. And Klassen. Ball for the foul.
Quatrième point personnel du numéro 5 de MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Owen Klassen.
Corneli's just making a nuisance of himself. No, that was right. The referee did not make the call. And it was the right no call. Bigot for three. And the ball goes back over. Much to the annoyance of the home crowd. Goes back over to MHP Riesen. Three-point attempt. Bigot comes in for the rebound, and all of a sudden the offense drying up for MHP Riesen. And Bigot gets in and scores. Tough move by him. And the lead has ballooned now back to 9 points. And Yallo wasn't ready, did not appear for the pass. This is Bigot. Well, I thought Sarpé might make a difference tonight, but really it's been Bigot. He's been big. Here he is again. Took some contact as well. 8 points for him tonight. Thompson. MHP Riesen need a stop and need some points. Ato. Hendricks for three. And Yallo throws it out of bounds. Thought Jones was going to step out. So he comes out and McCray comes back in. Well, Lamont could not be in a better position right now to get their first win. The question is, can they close it out? And it goes to Hendricks. Good play by Klassen defensively. Put Hendricks off that shot. Hill, entry pass to Klassen. Worried looks on the faces of some of the MHP Riesen fans. Yeah, just a self-inflicted turnover there on Hill. And then it goes to Corneli, and then he just missed it. He's got to be able to dunk that. As Hill drives in. Well, they would love to get some baskets in transition. Boy, that was a 4-point swing there. That should have been Corneli making that shot. Good no call by the ref again. Hendricks had decent position. Hill did a good job finishing.
Deuxième faute personnelle numéro 4, le capitaine du MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, David McTrey. Possession vraiment, 14 secondes de possession.
That foul is on McCray. On Hendricks. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:27 remaining. Crunch time once again here for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. They need a stop, and they get it. They get the steal by Crawford. Hands it back to Klassen into the corner. McCray coming on the break. Whew. Everything was right, but the made shot there. Lamont more than happy to take some time off the clock. Here's Thompson to corner Lee, goes baseline, and good job defensively by MHP Riesen. Still plenty of time for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, but the clock very soon will start becoming an issue here for this team. Crawford and Corneli picks up the foul. He might come out. He's been out there logging some minutes here. Yeah, he pushed off on Hill. Good call. So Corneli picks up his second and he goes to the bench. 9 points, 3 rebounds, and a presence inside, and Cam Clark back in the game. Crawford pass to Klassen, and I'll tell you what, he got the benefit of the contact there. Tapé picks up the personal. Klassen with 9 points in the first half. And before that shot had 2 points in the second half. So this is a big free throw. Makes both. So he's now got 13 points to lead his team. Yep, 13 points. He's the only player in double figures for MHP Riesen. Clark takes the bump and hits the baseline jumper. Cool turnaround. And boy, that is a big shot. Remember, Clark started strong with those 7 points. First 7 points of the game for Lamont. And here he is, perhaps about to finish strong as well. He's now got 13 points. And then Klassen didn't rebound the ball. And Lamont get it back, almost had it taken away. Ato puts it up right at the end of the shot clock, had the shot blocked by Hill. Now Crawford. And again, another turnover. 15 turnovers, 16 turnovers, I think, for Lamont. Ato pushes it up the floor. Clark again. Well, maybe that early shot, that's the only thing you would say about that. That does help MHP Riesen. They get it right back. Jones gets his man off the feet and scores as Tarpe fouls him. Boy, that was a big-time play for Lamont Deshaun Jones. Look at this again. He knows exactly what he wants. Pump fake. Pump fake is the most underrated move. Good job by the kid with the mop over there, or the broom. Mop up, sweep up that sweat. It's back to a 5-point game. You could just feel the nerves here in Le Mans. Michael Thompson back in the game. Oh, that was a big miss. But the hustle, and the ball will stay at this end. And Tarpe says he got hit in the neck. Watch this. Oh, that was the foul. Tarpe has to be helped up. So he's going to have to leave the court. Presumably, they're going to ask him to move on the other side of the bench. We're going to let him sit there. So MHP Riesen keep it. Martin hands it off. Klassen, and good play by Yegite. Gets the hand on the pass. Boy, the turnovers are killing MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg tonight. And now they turn it over. And now it's Jones again who's going to go all the way in. Lay it up. Oh, he missed the shot. He got a little too fancy with the finish. And then Malcolm Hill fouled Thompson. So now both teams will be over the limit. The next foul for MHP Riesen will put Lamont on the line. Can Lamont, they need a basket here. Try to help their fans breathe easier, and they get it inside. And it's Clark again. Klassen over to Jones. And this time Thompson strips Hill. And then Hill reaches in and fouls Thompson. Look at Yegite. I'll tell you, he's on the plus side tonight, Yegite. He's done a good job. 7 points, 5 rebounds. He got that assist. He's got a couple of blocks. And here's Thompson. He struggled from the floor tonight. That's his first free throw. He's 2 of 8 from the floor, but now he's got 7 points. All of his points before that had come from 3-point range. Now the clock is definitely the enemy. 61-52. Lamont on top. MHP Riesen need points, and they need them fast. Crawford for 3. And Hill again called for the foul. He's picked up 3 quick ones here. The misery for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg looks like it could be about to continue, whereas Lamont looks like they're going to get that first win and try to close this out. Team turnovers have not helped MHP tonight. And Le Mans have 16 points off those turnovers. That has been an absolute killer for them. 63-52. Le Mans leading it. In place of that first win. And the drive and the basket is good by Jones. He gets two back quickly. Now they need to get a steal. It's going to be hard to get a steal against this man. More than happy to take time off the clock. Into Gameday. Clark gets blocked. Klein has it. Pushes it up the floor. Over to Best. Oh, Best has got to shoot it. He's got it. He front rims it. And Clark with the rebound. And Martin called for the foul. The bad news for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg is that they're about to fall in their third defeat. But the good news is they've still got time to turn things around. And boy, Martin was flirting with a sportsman like there. He's got to be careful. In fact, they have called you unsportsmanlike. You got to really play the ball. You've got to play the ball. And they're consistent with that because remember earlier tonight they called Tarpe with the unsportsmanlike. Okay, makes one of two. And just in the general sense of, you know, goal difference, always remember in these games that every single point matters because you never know when, you know, you might come down to a goal differential tiebreaker that's needed. So Le Mans will try to get another basket here. And Gameday drives in. MHP Riesen knows they need to get the points if they can. And Gameday hustles down. I'll tell you what, he has been terrific. He really has. Understands that just what we're talking about, every point counts. Martin gets open, puts it up. And that caps a very frustrating night for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. In the Final Four last year, they've had a nightmare start to the Basketball Champions League. They are 0-3 after falling 64-54 at Le Mans. You know, I mean, it doesn't always stand out, but the way Gameday played tonight, and Corneli, you know, it's the hustle sometimes that wins you games. It's that extra effort. And Gameday tonight was as important as any player out there tonight for Le Mans with the way that he got after things. You know, that type of play is contagious. Rubs off on your teammates. And really, you know, this is just adversity that you have to face. So, you know, if there's anything that you'd have to say, you'd have to applaud John Patrick for right now, is he's getting his team together. He's preaching, listen, guys, we're in a tough spell, but this thing isn't over. We got to maintain our calm. you know, we've got to make sure we keep the score low if possible in these situations. He's reminding them the importance of that as you look at these stats. 21 assists for Lamont. And again, the 18 turnovers, and a lot of those turned into points. 16 points for Lamont off those 18 turnovers. So that was a big part of this game tonight. Claxton had 9 of his 13 in the first half for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Clark started fast and finished fast. Ended up with a game high of 15 points. And Thompson, didn't mention that. He contributed from the defensive end, especially tonight, coming up with those 5 steals. So, you know, perhaps some sighs of relief being breathed here by Lamont. That was one of the plays of the game there. Thompson, the alley-oop pass to Corneli, one-handed. I'll tell you what, is there anything nicer than a one-handed alley-oop jam? Okay, well, maybe a two-handed Thunder's alley-oop jam would be nice. But I'll take this one any day of the week. Big Oak, remember he had a big game tonight, contributed 8 points. And that came at an important part of the game as they were trying to lower the boom tonight. Big Oak tonight finished with 8 points, although he did make just 3 of his 9 shots from the floor. He's 2 of 4 from deep. Looking for other notable contributions from Lamont. The 5 steals from Thompson was quite important to think about. I mean, there's no other player that had more than 2 steals on the night for either team. So he was really locked in defensively. And you know, the struggles for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg right now is they're having their offensive struggles. They're a little bit sloppy with the ball. You know, where do the points come from? I mean, one candidate would be Aaron Best. Only played 9.5 minutes. Okay, he took 5 shots, was 1 of 5, hit 1 of 4 from 3-point range. They have to put this disappointment behind them in MHP Riesen and come back strong next week, but also over the weekend. And Cam Clark, what can you say? I mean, he came up and hit some big shots at the end tonight that really kind of helped this Lamont team get their first win on the night. So here are the standings in Group A after tonight's play. You see Lamont now up in 5th place at 1-2, and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg rooted at the bottom at 0-3. Not sure how many people saw that coming before the season, but the Basketball Champions League, you don't just show up and win. You got to really get after the opponent. And ever since leading Banvit by 24 points, things have certainly turned south for them, but they'll live to fight another day. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Lamont win it 64-54 over MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg.